Hey, what is up, everybody? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo estamos? Es lunes. It's Monday. It's Monday. Has everybody lost it yet, or are we still there? You know, we're still fighting, right? We're still fighting the good fight. You know, we gotta keep going, and we gotta get smarter. Can't get stupider, right? Especially in the times like now, some of us have free time to do it. Let's get on with it and let's share information. You know what? They want to shut us up, but we're like, oops, I wasn't throwing fingers at you, all right? Meaning them. Anyways, guys, oh man, what a good walk. We've been going to Album Park, you know, doing some jogging and, you know, running. That big ass park. I mean, it's big, you know what I mean? So, I got to see the most amazing thing. If you guys like to comment, feel free to comment. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to talk about this topic. But before I get into it, we were at the park, and it amazed me to watch this old 90-year-old man. I think he must have been around his 90s or 80. As we were jogging, I was jogging. You know what I mean? I came to face with a man who was kind of limping, like running. He was like all limping, and he was running. And he even said hi to me, you know what I mean? And that man was like, man, he kept going and going and going. I mean, that old man brought a lot of inspiration to me today, saying, you know, get your ass up and do stuff. You know what I mean? You can. And, you know, while you have your health, while you have, you know, I'm young, you know, he's old and he's still going at it. And I'm like, man, that's why this guy's alive. He's walking, he's running, you know, he's jogging, and, you know, he's just working, you know, he keeps going on that park, you know what I mean? He's just, está corriendo el viejito, you know, I'm like 80 años, 90 years old. I think you're around 85 or 90, 85, 90. And he's, you know, I'm here running and running, I'm watching him and he's limping, you know, but he keeps going and going. And the second whole round that I went around the park was, you know, the second time we bumped heads again. Y ahí estaba el viejito, you know, he was just, man, 85, 90 years old and still going. That is life. That's what's making that man, that's what's been keeping that old man alive. You know, it's just crazy. And, you know, but that's the way life works. And who knows what he eats? He looked really thin too. He wasn't a big chunky guy either. Look. So anyways, getting to it, guys. Today, I've been learning a few things, you know, and if you already learned this, well, great. If you don't give a shit, I understand. Damn it, Frank, stop cussing. I'm trying to work on not to cuss that much porque se me salen las marralazones and, you know, in English, but is this of the desperation, you know, and you're like, damn, you know, I wish I knew this information, and how come people don't pay attention to this kind of stuff, you know? So anyways, I was researching, maybe, yeah, you guys already know, but we went to Sprouts today after our little jog and walk. And, I started reading I got a watermelon, right? So I was just like, you know, damn, you know, I want watermelon. Watermelon's good for you. You know, it's good for your body. It's good for a lot of things. It gives you energy. It should give you all the stuff, you know, and all the nutrients that your body needs. So then I'm reading, and then there's seedless watermelons. I'm like, what the hell? Seedless. No seeds. Okay. Ask yourself something. Let's pause there, okay? I said, I'm not going to take this watermelon because if it does not have seeds, you know, then this shit must have been invented. It must have been a seed that's been produced in a lab, you know, and grown. So I said, I need to go home and research why the hell these fruits are not having seeds. I mean, like, if you're going to make a baby, it takes your sperm as a man, you know, it takes your sperm to make a baby, right? It's basically your sperm is what's going to bring in those little eggs and is going to plant that seed, you know? Life in the human form, you know, in human bodies, you know what I mean, with their human whole a whole existence and how everything has been done since the beginning of the times. Man has planted the seed in, his eggs in the woman's womb and or whatever, how it works. You know what I mean? I never took these classes, but, he plants a seed and, the baby starts forming, you know what I mean? And it goes through man's sperm. So, I mean, that's how it reproduces. So the same way with plants and, with wild animals, with organic, just the organic life, you know what I mean? Is just, it has the same cycle to reproduce. That's what I'm trying to say, here. So I get the freaking watermelon and I'm just like reading it seedless. Okay. And then I see grapes and then seedless. And then I was like, what the hell's going on with all the fruits? All the fruits becoming seedless? I mean, what is this shit? So, what is this? Boop. All right. Dude, I'm not going to cuss, guys. I'm trying not to cuss. You know what? I should start doing something. For every time I cuss, I got to pay you $5 in Cash App. And you got to let me know. Maybe I should start that, right? But anyways, okay. So I came across this and hybrid seeds. What are hybrid seeds? There is a difference. I read about hybrid seeds and clones, you know what I mean? That they're cloning our seeds. They're messing with their seeds and they're doing it in labs and they're doing all this stuff. And that, guys, is very dangerous because when you don't get nutrients out of your fruits, you see, that's why I wondered. I was like, well, I can go all vegetarian. I can go all, I've gone vegan and all that stuff. But what the hell was Dr. Sebi talking about? Because I don't feel the energy. I'm eating all these fruits, but I'm not feeling no damn energy. Well, exactly. They do not have any nutrients because they're freaking cloned seeds. Most of them. Sprouts has become such a freaking, disaster already. And I see so many people shopping and I understand I can't get out of that son of a bitch because here we go again with a bad word. I'm sorry. I can't get out of that son of a darn because they don't, they are the ones who make these, these nice, plant-based cheeses and things like that. Our bodies are used to eating the plant-based hamburgers and things like that. And I love it. But in reality, I'm kind of looking at that too. Like, is that for real or not? Right? It's all plant-based, or are we eating a bunch of, cloned, chemicals and, whatnot, or are we eating a bunch of garbage? You know what I mean? Because it's crazy right now. It's like, I can't trust sprouts anymore. We need to go back to those farmers. Organic seeds are the way to go. And then you ask yourself why they don't let us cross any seeds, at the border. If you go to Mexico, Mexico has a lot of organic food, a lot of organic vegetables and fruits. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't let you cross the damn seeds. So I was like, why is it really illegal to cross the seeds? Well, because they have this program, these son of a darns and farmers, they're taking little farmers out of the business. That's for sure. Walmart and these big corporations have already been working on giving these, everybody the seeds, all the farmers to plant the same damn seeds, reproduce the things for their own big giant business, big businesses, which is Walmart, big monsters like that. And so on. So, basically, all those fruits and maybe sprouts already, because sprouts is already sold to the devil, probably, or it's getting close to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But simple as this, guys. Organic is organic. There's no, I don't care what you want to tell me about it, but when organic is organic, organic is organic. Elderly people know the taste of food and the taste of how it was. When I was doing Uber back then, I took this negrita, this old negrita, morenita, you know what I mean? And I picked her up in the hospital and she kept telling me about, fish don't smell like fish anymore, and she was like, chicken don't even taste like chicken anymore and everything. I remember back in the days how I used to taste. I said, I agree with you. You know what I mean? We had a big talk about that. And she went on and on how saying that our food has changed and that's why people are getting sick. Yes. I've said it so many times. It starts with the food that we eat, right? So eventually, how can I preach to anybody, about our food when most of our food and vegetables are all not real organic stuff? The seeds are getting cloned, and they're making experiments in labs, and we're growing some they're forcing these crops to grow, and it's crazy. They're giving all the big monster corporation, all the farmers, they're giving these seeds so they can plant them and they can bring them in the, big Walmarts and things like that. So it's crazy. So the important thing is to know is that if it doesn't have the nutrition in there, if there's no nutrition in that fruit or vegetable, then you're screwed. You're going to get complications. That's why you get sick. Understand that. If you have all the vitamins that you need, the right organic vitamins, you're going to be healthy. You're going to be strong. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel with energy. You're going to have what you need. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be all messed up, all brain fogged and all crapped up. You know what I mean? So, but if people turn into and say, all right, cool, I'm going to leave all the fat stuff alone. I'm going to leave all the garbage, all the candies, all the things. And then you want to go back to the vegan way or the vegetarian way. And then you start finding out that all these fruits are cloned and they have GMOs on them, and, they're not organic anymore. Then it makes you angry and upset because, but guys, it goes back to the United Nations and their agenda and their stuff. They had this thing where they're going to control our foods and they're going to modify them. And eventually what they're doing is they're doing their stupid experiments and they're taking the nutrition out of our food. And without the nutrition, our bodies will not survive. And that's why you guys are dying in the in the hospital. And that's why a lot of people, I hear the ambulance running. I'm like, damn, somebody got sick. I was like, yes, it starts with the food. So what you do is right now, it's more convenient to cut all the garbage and all the junk as much as you can, and, eliminate it and eat vegetarian, as maybe do a sacrifice on Monday through Friday and get those veggies, but be careful with them. You know what I mean? Be careful, be picky about what you're going to buy at the stores, man. Seedless fruits, I wouldn't buy anything that's seedless, honestly. I put the watermelon back and I said, screw that. And, eventually, it's just so sad, and this is the way they're looking right there. See that watermelon right there? That's a seedless watermelon. Let me put it again for you so you can see it, all right? See that right there? Okay, seedless. So those are very dangerous, guys. And I've heard, and I went on Google and tried to get in YouTube and try to make some more research on this. And they're saying this crap's giving you even cancer. Of course. Just like the medicine. Now they're taking over our damn food. They already made tons of money off the medicine, but they have an agenda. Remember that. It's called depopulation. 2030, they want everybody gone and dead. So I'm sorry to break the news. That's just the way it is. 2030 is the deadline to have everything under control. 2030, remember, 2030. Okay. So with that being said, yep, they're working on labs. They're contaminating your shit, your food. And this is what we're eating, a bunch of crap, a bunch of modified seeds, clone seeds, fake seeds, you know what I mean? Where they mimic a lot of things, and this is garbage to our bodies. So you ask me, and I'm wondering, like, where do we find these organic seeds? We need organic. So they're little farmers that have been put out of business by these big giant corporations because they, what the corporations do is they give those farmers, the big money farmers, and give them all these seeds that have been cloned, and they probably come from China because mostly everything comes from China, and shoot, man, there you go. They plant them and then they grow them and then they look like big fat tomatoes and they look like big fat giant, seedless watermelons, and they don't have nothing but no seeds on them. They're dried up from inside. They look ugly. And, they're pretty much not giving you the nutrition, and who knows what else it's been giving you now, so, there's videos on YouTube that you guys can research about this stuff. It's, I think honestly, la neta, this is very dangerous to your body. You got to be picky out there. You got to be picky, and you got to look for because look, you can eat all this garbage if you want to, right? For those, most in a while, you want to eat the yogo berry, you want to eat you want to eat a galletita, you want to eat something, you know what I mean? At least, you know what I mean? You want to have that, which is totally fine. But, your body can take it, but you have to keep feeding it the things that you cannot let go from your body that you really have to. And I'm not a damn, I read this stuff, guys, and I practice it on my own body. That's why I tell you, what I mean? I experiment with my own body, and I tell you, do it, and then tell me later. And if you want to thank me later, great. If you want to give me some money and donate some money for it, great. I'm not asking you to, I do this just to share it with everybody. You know what I mean? Some are hard hits. Some don't want to listen until they really in the fucking hospital there with the IV and, I'm dying, oh my God, it's COVID. It's killing me. No, it's not COVID. Get on a fucking diet for 3 days and do not eat nothing. I'm going to tell you, nothing but organic food. Cut your meats, cut your chicken, cut all that shit, and you're going to make 3 soups with juicing. Okay, I'm going to tell you, you're going to make green juices. You're going to make, fruit. And I'm telling you, 3 days, you won't have to visit the fucking doctor. You know what I mean? But everybody that's out there and then, oh yeah, no, I'm dying. I see them on Facebook. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Oh my God, COVID-19. Oh, it's killing me. I'm like, you know what? I can fucking cure you in 3 motherfucking days, and I'm not a doctor. Okay? With a simple motherfucking diet. Diet. I'm going to take your fucking sugars away. I'm going to take your fucking, all your junk shit away. I'm going to take your meats, your chicken, your fish, your shrimp, and all that shit. And I'm going to start making you some fucking juices, okay? Nothing but organic vitamins, greens, you know what I mean? Blend them. Give them to you day, night, and a bunch of fucking water. That's all you're going to have, okay? A bunch of water and that shit. And maybe you can have a little caldito of verduras. You know what I mean? And some nice, good mixed vegetable. I'll guarantee you that in 3 days, you're going to start feeling fucking good and better. Excuse my language. Yeah, I know I cuss, guys, I'm working on that. Like I said, I'm working on that. It's just it pisses me. It irritates me because I see it, Once in a while when I get on Facebook or Instagram, and I do read your shit, If you're dying, that's your damn problem because you don't listen. You don't want to listen. You don't want to try. You don't want to trust the maker, the main big God that created the fruits, the vegetables, and everything for us. Okay. Now find it organic because like I said, now we're dealing with more war and it doesn't stop and it doesn't end. We're dealing with we're in a battle right now. We're in a battlefield. You know what I mean? These guys, these assholes want to eliminate population. That's just honestly the truth. They want to kill us, and that's just the way it is. They have a deadline, 2030 again, 2030. They want to destroy us. They want to clean up because they want to govern. They want to bury, anything that has to do with the past to start brand new in a new modern world. I'm going to tell you, science is not good. It's never good. You know what? It kind of reminds me of the biblical story of Babylon, or was it Babylon when they were constructing that big old tower, like all the way up. And they're like, we're going to get closer to God than anything. We're going to be better than that. You're going to see. So they keep going up, and then building and building. And all of a sudden, the shit collapses and kills a lot of people, right? So I think that was what I don't know if it was a story of the Babylons that did that big ass tower, and they came tumbling right down. God brought it all the way down. Same thing with experiments. We cannot play God here. And a lot of scientists and a lot of medical people, like I understand, guys, go back and rewind the clock. We need to learn from the past in order to understand the present. And honestly, we need to catch up on all those evil corporations that are trying to destroy, what's really left, the organic life, basically. You ain't got no life without it being organic. You ain't got shit. I'm sorry. Like I'm telling you, they're cloning seeds. Farmers are planting them because they reproduce real quick. They survive through the storms. Probably they take them to the lab and they produce them. They clone them. They give them to you and you eat them and you're digesting them. Maybe your body, that's why it can't digest the food right. So we got to be picky. In El Paso, I got to find some good farmers, somebody that we can trust. Little farmers. I'm not talking about these big giant bitches that are right here in this city. You know what I mean? I don't even want to look at those money makers because I already know by looking at them in the face what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's all business. It's all business for them and money, money, money. So, we need to find those little farmers, who set themselves up, but you open that watermelon, it's fresh. You see the seeds in it, you can taste life. I will chew those seeds. I have done it so many times. What's good for a headache? Okay, the seeds of a lime. Okay, and that's where they get the extract to make aspirins. You know what I mean? Aspirins, Tylenol, and all that shit. Advil, all the chemical junk you take. You know what I mean? For your headache, all you gotta do is pop some lime juice. Some lime seeds, and then and masticalos. Like pop them in your mouth and swallow them. Okay, and that should calm down your headache. There are little things that I've learned, throughout, and I can tell you guys, stuff is changing so much. It's just crazy. They keep doing experiments, experiment science. I'm against science now. I'm a big person I'm against science and all the experiments that they're doing. They're killing people like crazy. And that's why they go to the hospital so much. And I hear the ambulance so much. And I'm like, damn, like every single day I go outside, somebody's already getting picked up. And I'm like, it's not COVID. It's not COVID. It's just your poor health. It's the way you're eating right now. You know what I'm saying? So you be picky about what you need to do. If you feel real ill, there's 3 things you got to do. Cut all the toxins from your body for 3 days. Do it for 3 days. Cut all the crap, cut all the junk, cut everything, and just juice up. Greens, hasta licuados verdes, verdes, and drink them, and you gotta, what do you call it? Tienes que ayunar, you know what I mean? Which is, you don't eat foods for 3 days straight, just like Jesus did, that's the way to go. That's the real truth. And that's the truth of life. When I saw that man running, I'm like, I bet you he's full of energy too, because for an old man to be 80, 85, 90 years old, I think he was 90, and he was limping and he was trying to like run across the whole Album Park. And I saw him twice, and I'm here like, damn, I'm getting tired with 2 of the, that man kept on going and going. I said, damn, life does exist. The only stupid fool people are the ones who don't make it, honestly. And the ones who are wise and they know, they go at it. So it's really important to always look at food like your medication, like your life. Food is your life, And like I said, you're going to come across eating some junk here and there, but you need to have those vitamins no matter what, because what happens is that it cleans your body, it flushes everything, remember that our bodies go really, really go hand in hand with everything that has a nutrition in it, vitamins, nutrition, and is organic. It helps you a lot. There's so many cases where people, have been beating cancer and so many other things, just by eating these organic vegetables and fruits and things like that. But they have to be organic, not hybrid seeds, not all these cloning crap that they're doing right now. So you got to be aware when you go shop, you know what I mean? And avoid seedless fruits. Remember, anything that does not have seeds, even just avoid them, because there is much danger in those foods and you're not getting nutrition out of it. makes me really sad that now they're messing with God's creation, man. But I saw it coming. I saw it coming, and it's been out there for a while already. It's just that, now it's more noticeable, because when you go out there and you're like, seedless grapes, everything's seedless. Now it's Sprouts. Sprouts supposed to be a big organic, place. Well, now it used to be. Now it's gone down the drain. And honestly, we need to look for those farmers in El Paso, honestly, because if we don't get the nutrition, guys, you don't feel good. You don't get the energy that you need. With even doing green shakes, if they're not selling us the right things, our body needs it. Our body needs the organic life, organic foods, organic vegetables, organic fruits. It needs 100% organic. It does. It does. And believe me, do your research on it. Do it. I can tell you this. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that it works, because I've done it in my own body. I've experimented with it. I know when I feel bad, when I overeat, when I start eating all that, when I was eating every single day a bunch of junk food, hamburgers, every single day, French fries every single day, junk food, fast food, and all that stuff. I felt my body like crazy, like brain fog. And now it's like, I'm catching up to things, and I'm getting sharper at it, so it's really important to take in consideration, because if your body does not work, you're the way it's supposed to work, you're not feeling good, then there's obviously something wrong with you, and you need to not go to the doctor. I'm telling you. But then again, you don't want to listen to me. The time I hate to see people go bye-bye, and I have to see it, because, and why I don't message, because, I'm already doing it here. I'm telling you, hey, you can do this. You got this. You know what I mean? Discipline yourself, to do it, and it's okay. Once you start feeling good and everything, don't go right away to eating how you used to, but you know what? Manage it, balance everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, for 5 days, let's do this. For 3 days or 4 days, I'm not going to eat nothing but this and that, vegetables, fruits, and grains, these kind of grains, very low on sodium, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do this. We're going to do this kind of diet for this 4 or 5 days, and after the weekend comes, yes, let's go to Olive Garden. Yes, let's have some wings. Yes, let's have a little bit of pizza. Yes, let's do okay. Now back to Monday. It's strict Monday. Let's cut all the crap off. Let's just eat what we gotta eat. So anyways, guys, and if you mess up sometime, there's always a way to come back. All right, guys, I have some news. I want to open a public page, because I'm going to sponsor that page so I can get followers from all over the country. It's going to cost some feria, some money, because everything does cost money, so let's see how that happens. And I'll continue doing these kind of things. Whatever I research. I'm not an expert at it, but I look for it. And then maybe this is information that you have not gone across, or maybe you have, so, I just do it for people that, maybe, oh, shoot, I really didn't do that. And now it's going to make me want to research. Go ahead. Yeah. And you know what? Share your things. If you have videos, links, or whatever, post them on my page, right here. Share it with me. I'm willing to listen to that and look at it. And remember, I don't believe anymore on this crap called conspiracy theory anymore, because conspiracy theories are becoming real. And that is the truth. Okay. Back in the days, I remember when people would make fun of me because of chemtrails, right? Of when I used to get my cell phone up there, and I would I'd start filming all these, jets out there flying and leaving all these trails. And I wouldn't even close up to him, and everybody was talking so much shit about my post, telling me, you're crazy. That is just the exhaust from the jets. You're overreacting. You're a conspiracy theorist, and I don't know what, and so much crap. I heard it even from some of some of my family, And then afterwards, now that it's now so out there, it's like, oh shit, they have been doing experiments up in the sky. And yes, it's called weather modification. It's called, what is it called? No, I'm sorry. It has a name. It's called climate change, climate control, weather modification, things like that. What they use it, they need to reproduce rain. They want to create rain up there. You know what I mean? So they use it's called cloud seeding. That's what it is. And it's a program, by the way. So then this guy on YouTube, before all this started coming out to the light, he goes up to one of those jets and he gets near those planes and sees that this big ass, big, what do you call it? Tanks of freaking where the whole, the thing starts to, the cloud disperses from, this big old tanks that these planes have. And he puts it on the camera and right there in the cell phone. He's like, you can't be filming here and everything. He's just like, I'm just getting close to it and looking at it and asking you, is that what you guys do to, up in the sky? He's like, I can't answer that. So that, then now it's like, it's okay for everybody to know, it's called climate change, cloud seeding. I'm sorry. And, basically when you try to make the sky rain, it's just weather modification. You are modifying, you're making modifications to make it rain. So basically, we came out right with that, but it's all conspiracy theory, it's all conspiracy theory, what they say. So I just laugh at people, some people, not everybody. Some people are plain stupid, and I'm sorry to say that, it's the truth. And some people are just, they do the research and they really dig in, that's just the difference, And I'm not calling everybody stupid. I'm just saying there are some that pay attention and some that don't. It's just like, like going to school, like, okay, we invented school. We invented our books. We wanted to do this, but then, hey, I have a question. I'm going to raise up my hand. Okay. And I'm the guy that didn't go to school that much. Okay. I have a question, professor. Okay. Let's talk about medicine, for instance. Okay. I had a question, professor. Who invented these medicine books? Who were the owners, or who came up with these with the whole? Who was the author on this whole medicine book thing? What was the company? What year did they come out? I want to know more than what you're teaching me in just the book. And how is medicine? Where is medicine made? You know what I mean? Like how is this? They're done in labs and everything, but what do you use? What kind of, I see that there's chemicals in here. I want to get deeper and deeper into it. I'm just not going to be like, I want your book and I just want to read it and I want to study it and I'm going to believe what it says in the damn book. You know what I mean? No, I want to know more. How did you guys come up with this whole medicine book? You know what I mean? And in what year did it? And before this book, how were people practicing healing? Before medication and antibiotics came out, how was this? Let's go to the very, very start of everything, because you guys have records, right? You have records of all that, and we can find that. But then they tell you, no, that's all we want you to learn. No, this is all we have. This is all we do. So you're like, okay, well, this is what I got to do to graduate and learn the shit, and then give it to people. And then you don't know if you're kind of fucking killing them or not, right? Basically the way it goes, right? So anyways, guys, enough of me. I'm Frank the Tank. By the way, thank you guys for, watching the videos, because I know you do watch them. And, thank you for that. I hope you guys have a great Monday. And I hope you learned a little bit of what Frank the Tank, talked about today. He might not be the biggest fucker with the big degree on his ass, but at least he's not a stupid motherfucker, that's for sure. Unless you want to call me that, then that's okay. So I am going to practice really hard on not cussing. Okay, I am. And I'm thinking I'm going to do that challenge. For every cuss word that you guys, for every bad word I say, all right, on your, but you have to have Cash App, all right? You have Cash App, then I will deposit $5, okay? For every bad word you can track that I said throughout my whole entire video. And I mean it. That's the only way I'm going to learn, probably. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much, and see ya later, alligator.